Okay, let's start this once more. So, I am at Market, and this is an overview from the ground floor if you have never been in our World Trade Center. They have all these really super cute vignettes set up down here. Some of them I just kind of think, really? You'd have this set up? But, you know, see, like here they have fine furnishings, and I'm thinking, fine furnishings, okay. But super cute. And then I love this as you're walking in from the front door, which this is the front door here. And this is what you see. How awesome is that, right? You walk into this, and if you've never been here, it's quite impressive for the first time. But yes, it's always sad to leave, but I will definitely be back. The next market's in August. So if there's anything specifically that you're looking for, just let me know, because I'll be here. And as you can see, we're finally getting color back in. See the trim here on the bottom. And like I said before, a little goes a long way. So I think you can add it in without going overboard. And you know, you've still got the really modern here with the lucite chairs around a really nice looking table. But, you know, and then you've got the ultra glam over here, which, you know, it's a very specific look. But here, again, remember when I was talking yesterday about the neutral backdrop? But look, they've added in the color here. So think about that too when you're designing your home and everything that's going into it, how you can add the color. Because otherwise, when you look across this showroom, it's just kind of all muted. But with just a little bit of color, I think it wouldn't be. And then you've got really fun lights like this one. These big ball lights have been really popular, like I told you earlier, but you've got lots of color in there. The thing about these glass lights, like this one right here, that you have to keep in mind, now this one here that I'm coming up close to is solid, but this one is open, so it does get dirty, so you've got to be able to clean it. And think about where you're going to put it. Now, lights like this are really cool. One of the things too that you need to ask about when you're looking at lights like this is, how long is the bulb going to last? There was one light fixture, here's a better view of it. There was one light fixture that a friend of mine was looking at from a high-end lighting company, and when she asked them what would happen with the bulb when it went out, they told her basically the fixture had to be replaced because it would be too expensive to have it repaired. And we just thought, okay, for spending $3,000 or $4,000 on a light fixture, that's kind of pricey. We saw lots of this at Market this year. These lights here that kind of drape, they came in all different shapes and sizes. This, I think, this style here, right here, it gives a really nice glow without it giving a glare that light bulbs will put off. Again though, what happens when the light goes out or one of these sections goes out? That would be a really good question. So if you're working with me or you're working with another designer, just make sure that you ask these questions, because see, there's lots of these lights in here like that. And Philip's collection always has the really cool pieces. Very unusual. Very unusual. But in here you always find a little bit of everything. These glass globes right here are closed, but again, the outside's going to get dirty. So you're going to have to clean that. But lots and lots of fun lighting. And then of course, this happens to be one of my more favorite showrooms. Shane is an absolutely fantastic floral designer. I mean, look at the florals that he does. He does permanent florals. He also has fresh flowers that he'll do too. But his arrangements are always the most unusual that I've seen. Now, this is another big trend that we saw here at Market, where all of these different shapes and textures to glass, and especially if you look, they kind of remind me of Christmas balls. I don't know what y'all think, but they remind me of Christmas balls. But it's really unusual. And again, you know, you need to think, okay, am I going to spend a lot of money on this, or am I maybe going to go with like this smaller one up here to make an impact instead of that really big one back there that's going to cost quite a bit of money? But they do make an impact, they do make a statement, and they are stunning. Another one that we saw a lot of were ceramic light fixtures, you know, where the decoration was ceramic. We saw a lot of, still seeing a lot of the rattan that's back there, and even the rattan that's right here in front of me. So those are all still really popular. So here's a great example of what I'm talking about. Still a lot of rattan. And again, this is another way that if you're trying to get that beach vibe, I think that's a great way to use it, or a lake vibe, without, you know, bringing in lake or beach, or, you know, this is our lake house sign. But yeah, it's great lighting. And then of course, you know, you've got your designer lighting. Like the Kate Spade always has really fun lighting. Schumacher does as well. You know, the blue and white. I think we saw probably more blue and white this market than we have in years past, which kind of surprised me. But blue and white is really, really big. So that's it. I'm getting ready to walk out of Market, and you'll see more coming.